ಇವೆಲ್ಲವುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ we are number 2. Karnataka is number 2 as far as the tax collection is concerned. Maharashtra number 1. Hello. Maharashtra state is number 1. Karnataka number 2. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, is it not an injustice caused to Karnataka? See, as a matter of fact, this year, Karnataka state is contributing more than 4,30,000 taxes to state, to Union of India. So, 4,30,000 crores. 4,30,000 crores. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಿಂದ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ತೆರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ₹1 ಅಲ್ಲ ₹100 ತೆರಿಗೆ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು 12 ರಿಂದ 13 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಿಲ್ರಿ? ₹100 ನಾವು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ₹100 ನಮಗೂ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರೋದು ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 12 ರಿಂದ 13 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ, is it not an injustice caused to Karnataka? That is why we are irritated. ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ₹100 ತೆರಿಗೆ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೇಂದ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು 12 ರಿಂದ 13 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. No, tax. See, if you collect 100 rupees and giving it to Government of India, we are getting back only 12 to 13 rupees as our share. I hope that I made it very clear. Is there any doubt? No doubt. 12 ರಿಂದ 13 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರುತ್ತೆ. 13 ರಿಂದ 12 ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಈ 4.71 ರಿಂದ 3.64ಕ್ಕೆ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ 14 ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ 15 ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ 25-20 ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅಂದಾಜು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ 62,098 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕಡಿಮೆಯಾಯಿತು. 62,098 ಕೋಟಿ. ಐ ರಿಪೀಟ್, 62,098 ಕೋಟಿ. ಐ ರಿಪೀಟ್ in English, 62,098 crores we lost. Karnataka has lost in devolution of taxes till 25-26 because of the 14 Finance Commission to 15 Finance Commission. In devolution, we lost about 62,098 crores.
Karnataka is the second biggest, largest state which is giving highest revenue to this country. We are asking for our rights. We are asking for our share. Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman was telling that central government doesn't have any powers. It all depends upon the Finance Commission. If they are, then why there should be a government? I agree. It is an autonomous body. But what mistake has been done, it has to be, what discrimination has been done, it has been set right. It is duty of the Government of India. I request, we all request, we are the voice of Karnataka. We are the representative of Karnataka. We have come here to show that we all are fighting for the cause of the people of Karnataka.
There is a drought. My revenue minister and my agriculture minister has met the union officers, union ministers. My chief minister has met the prime minister of this country. He has requested the home minister of this country and requested for the drought relief.
But till today, not even a single rupee has been given. One thing I would like to point out,
Even the last budget where there was a double engine government, there was a double engine government. In that time, Mrs. Nirmala Sitharam had promised various grants to the Karnataka.
but even after 1 year, after Mr. Bommai also has included in the budget for irrigation, for railway, for other issues, not even a single rupee has been given. One thing I would like to remind Mrs. Nirmala Sitharam, who is representing from Karnataka. One small speech which she had done in the budget speech, I would like to recall that speech and rest my
Friends will take it. Our Nirmala Sitharam, I am going to reiterate what Srimati Madam has said. Water for drought-prone regions. In the drought-prone central region of Karnataka, central assistance of 5,300 crores will be given to the Upper Bhadra project to provide sustainable micro-irrigation and filling up the surface tanks for drinking water. This is for just drinking water for the poor farmers of Karnataka. Why this budget was not been implemented?
Why not even a single rupee was not been given? I am not asking any big question to you.
What is the vote you have taken from the people of this country? The parliament members voted for you, but still you have not done any justice to us.